Where's the party?
Well, hello, Sue.
Hi, Shelleigh.
Oh, it's so good to be here with you, and welcome to the Fun Grandma podcast.
Yeah.
This episode, we're doing something a little different. We thought it might be kind of fun to dig in a little bit to some things that we've just kind of been working through and ask each other some questions, because I think we'd all recognize that as people who value being good grandparents, value being good family members, really all relationships take each individual really kind of working on themselves and
Yeah.
to keep growing. And
Yeah.
so that's kind of the focus of our discussion today
Yeah.
is what are some of the things that God is bringing into our lives that's kind of helping us grow and helping us be better people, for lack of a better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that we can get kind of stuck in thinking like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still working on this, or I still
Right.
need to work on this. And that doesn't help. So
Right.
we all
I think that's so true. And
need to keep working.
yeah, I think, yes, absolutely. I don't think any hope of perfection or the end of that is
No.
until heaven.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, so some of these are lighter than others, but what are you doing to have fun right now?
Well, I have discovered an app where you can write songs, and so way back, there used to be a company called Hosanna, and they would they had scripture music, and I learned so many scriptures using that, and so I found this app, and I was able to write. Well, I did nothing except plugged in a scripture that I'm trying to
that's so
focus on,
cool.
and it wrote a song. And so then I thought, because Parker Sue is going to turn 1 next week, I thought, I wonder if I can do a song for Parker Sue for her first birthday. So
Oh, that'll be so
anyway,
great.
it's very much cheating, and it's not great, but it's kind of been fun.
Well, yeah. Well, so I want to hear about this app. I would think other people would too. We'll definitely need to put a link to it. And,
Okay,
yeah.
I think it's called Sona, but
Right. I remember, yes. I think it is something along those lines. That'll be great.
Yeah.
We'll have it more clear.
yeah.
Right.
What about you, Shelleigh?
Well, our family's kind of gotten addicted to a game, and I think this game has been out for a while. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Skyjo. It's SKYJO. And it's just a game where you flip all the cards down and you're trying to replace the cards as you play until the person with the lowest score. And I have to say, this is how much I love this game. I have not won one game. And I think, I don't know, 30 planes. I mean, I never win, but I love playing it. It's kind of a good mix of chance, but then a little bit of strategy. So it levels the playing field when there's that much chance.
Yeah.
And I think that those kinds of games are good, especially with a wide variety of ages.
Yeah.
You know, chance kind of, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been playing that a lot. In fact, we had people over for dinner last night and we made them play it.
That is fun. Okay, I'm going to have to ask my daughter if they have that game, because they are the biggest game players
Right.
I've ever seen.
I think it is a pretty well-known one. I don't think I'm bringing out anything new.
Okay.
But
awesome.
if she doesn't, I highly recommend it.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite things about this podcast is that I learn things. So, okay, I'm going to check on that game. What are you doing for your health right now?
Oh my gosh.
Are you doing something new?
Oh, always. I feel like I'm always on the hunt, on the search for. I think the biggest thing in this isn't innovative, but I really have been enjoying, and I'm not affiliated in any way, but the Les Mills classes on demand, and I can get them on my phone. I can AirPlay them to my TV, and it's a fitness format, and it has, I mean, yoga, ways to lift. And I like it because they care a lot about music and they do everything to the music. It's not just music playing in the background while you're working out.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's choreographed.
yeah, pretty much. But it's not, there are some dance formats, But I wouldn't say you have to be dancerly. I know, but I do. I have been enjoying it a lot. Yeah.
Good.
Well, yeah.
That's
Hopefully, I'll
awesome.
get stronger.
I bet
I
you
did
will.
finally choose a program. I think that that's smart because there's just hundreds of classes, and I was just kind of cherry picking them. And then I realized, oh, there's programs where they tell you what to do every day. And I've noticed my stamina growing having done a program rather than cherry picking on my own.
Good job.
So, but yeah, I'm about 3 weeks into this program. So,
That is
anyway,
good job.
well, thanks.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, in my past life, I was a runner for
Yeah.
quite a few years, but I haven't done that for about 8 years. So, my friend there's a run called Bloomsday in Spokane.
Right. Famous
And
in our area.
yeah, my friend Lori and I have done it about 30 times. And so,
Which is really cool.
yeah, it is cool.
Have
And
that
we have
many.
so much fun. So we're going to do it again this year. So I've been doing training is not really the right word, but it's the word I like to use
Yeah, I
because
think
that sounds like I'm in training,
Right.
right?
Yes.
It's kind of like I'm practicing getting stronger. I'm in training to get stronger.
Yeah.
So I like that word better than I'm trying because trying kind of makes it sound like, maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Right.
But training sounds like I'm doing something. So-
Right.
So,
I do like that distinction. That's
So-
good. Well, what are you walking hills? What are you doing to get
Yeah,
ready? Because there's a big, I've never done it, but there's a big hill, right?
Yes.
Or the
yes.
Doomsday Hill or something.
Yeah, there is.
It's that famous.
She's taking me, making me walk these trails in Tammany that I'm like, do you think I'm a goat? I mean,
Oh no. So
So-
they're dirt. So am I picturing this right? Dirt trails, like in kind of rolling hill.
yeah, like,
Okay.
Okay, this is an over exaggeration, but I feel a bit at times like I'm on a cliff, but I'm not really. So anyway, and then just around our property.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Well, I think those cliffs are good for the mental toughness. When you hit
Yes.
it, you're not going to
Right.
bonk at the wall. You're
That's
going to
right.
press through.
That's right.
Yeah, because
That's
you've
right.
been on cliffs.
Exactly.
That's
I
gonna
can
make it
do
feel
this.
easy.
I've done much more dangerous things
Right.
than this.
I've been facing all kinds of. Yeah, that's great. That's good training.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, fun. I can't wait to hear about it afterward.
Okay.
So, what is something that has been helping you grow relationally?
Well, I have been focused on a scripture that is actually it's Philippians 4:8, and it's whatever is good and right and worthy, lovely, worthy of praise. Let your mind dwell on those things. So it's a good thing my husband's not here because he might go, well, she's got a lot of work. I don't think I'm a whiny person, but he's more apt to go, isn't that excellent? And isn't this great? And I'm more apt to say, we need to work on that. This needs,
Sure. Right. The improvement type focus. Yeah.
Yes. So focusing on the good and causing my mind to think on that. Like today, he was drinking some water and I went, good job, honey. You're drinking water. And he's just like, yeah, So I'm like, oh, I'm working on it.
Yeah, I think
So,
that's a success for sure.
Yeah.
And that's an awesome thing for our relationships for sure.
Yeah. What about you, Shelleigh?
Well, something that's coming to mind is, and I'll try to say this succinctly, but we did have the opportunity to go to a marriage week conference. And it's Nothing Hidden Ministries, Barry and Lori Byrne. And boy, we learned a lot about relationships during that week. But I think something that I took away, in reconciliation, we know that's a huge part of keeping our relationships healthy.
Yes.
Is reconciling. But when they had us practice reconciliation, they had us state what was a problem. But then after that, they required that you had a solution. And in that, coaching us up to really listen to the problem without judgment, receiving that from the other person and really considering their solution. And, and the whole thought of that you really shouldn't bring something up that you're not willing to really fix.
Yeah.
And I felt like that really keeps me, it really speaks to what you're saying, that it's no longer just a gripe.
Yeah.
Right? It's really, hey, I'm here and because I love you and I want this to be better. And I can't say that I've been applying it all that great lately, but I don't want to forget that. I think, and I really want to use that as a measurement. But
that's good. Don't you think that when we start to be aware, then it's just you're noticing it,
Right.
and so then you recognize this is something we need to work on.
Right.
And noticing it.
Right, exactly.
That's good. That's really good.
And I felt very helpful. And when we watched the other strength of the workshop was that people are so brave. They were willing to talk their things through in front of us, and then they helped them. They're counselors. So I learned a lot by hearing other people process, and it did improve it quite a bit because I have also been a part of listening to people have conflict in front of me, and they just go back and forth, and nothing gets solved. I think this really addresses that.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What's something that is bringing you joy right now?
Okay. Well, whenever I think of joy, I have to think of Parker Sue.
Oh,
right? I have to.
yes.
Because she's at that place where when she sees me now, she can crawl to me and crawl up on me.
Oh my gosh.
But everything about her brings me joy. But the other thing that has really been bringing me joy is both of my younger granddaughters who are 10 and 11. They both have devices now that they can text me.
Oh, that's
And
so fun.
It is fun, but it's also, they don't have a lot of time for me. So like when I'm texting them, I don't know why that brings me joy, but, sorry, Grandma, I'm not really available to talk right now. I'm like, what? I'm just asking you one simple question. And so I find that funny.
That is funny. Yeah.
So they're busy.
Okay, well, good.
But I can communicate with them, and they can let me know when in their schedule they would have time to say more than, I'm really busy right now, I love you. So anyway, that, for some reason, that alone brings me joy.
That's so great. Oh, my gosh.
What about you, Shelleigh?
Well, it just really makes me laugh. Gosh, a lot of things. I don't know why nothing's really leaping to me, but something that always makes me smile, and I haven't brought him up as much on the podcast as much as I am a fangirl of this guy, but I know I brought him up with you, is this guy called Brad Montague. And he is a Mr. Rogers, I'm probably butchering who he and what he represents, but maybe some of you remember him from, what was it? President, not boy president, kid president. Our producer just helped me. Kid president videos. And back then that just used to, okay, I'm just messing this up. Brad Montague is the brother-in-law of the kid who was in the videos. Oh. And they were brothers-in-law. And they made these videos, and they were really encouraging. If you haven't looked at a kid president video, you need to. This will improve your life. But Brad Montague has gone on to do, they saw great success. I mean, they got to meet President Obama and all that through those videos. And then he tells in his life that then creatively it kind of ended. And then he was like, well, now what? And he's just so open in all of his podcasting and his writings and about his creative process. Mm-hmm. And then he also adores children, and he goes into classrooms. But anyway, Brad Montague brings me a lot of joy, and I love how he moves through the world and how he comments on things that are going on and how he advocates for children and creativity.
Yeah.
He brings me a lot of joy. Yeah. That is kind of weird. That's just a fangirl thing. I'm sure there's more important things bringing me joy, but a shout out to Brad Montague.
That's awesome.
He's worth your attention.
Yeah. That kind of just could maybe move right into what's a podcast that you really enjoy besides Fun Grandma?
Gosh, so many. But one I wanted to, yeah, I'm a big fan of my grandma. But I did want to mention, this is maybe obscure for people. I think really good for our listenership.
Okay.
And it's this podcast called I Used to Be Somebody. And the guy who is the host, his first name is Carl. I'm not going to remember his last name. But I Used to Be Somebody is focused on people who are in their encore moment. They've retired, but they don't see themselves as retired. They believe that they have more to give. And this podcast is I feel a little, because I think I listened to some of the first, became a listener in the very early, like the first handful. And he now has over hundreds of episodes. And it's just been fun to watch their podcast grow and see what this guy and his wife and his team have accomplished. I really enjoy that podcast a lot.
Yeah. I have, you introduced him to me, and he's kind of quirky.
Very.
Right?
Very.
But really insightful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his guests are fascinating people that I don't think the average public would get to meet.
Yeah.
Because we're not in those fields, or they're just people really doing awesome things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really great. And then, of course, I love the Carrie Newhoff podcast.
Yeah.
And there's some in that vein that I really like. And then I'll just end with this. I really like Seth Meyers and Josh Meyers' Family Trips podcast. For some of our listenership, maybe some of the language isn't always appropriate, but the fact that they're talking about, with celebrities, their times with their families. I just find that really delightful, and some really cool things you get to find out about people. And I've even learned about some great ideas to do on a family trip.
Oh, that's
From
awesome.
I think people would like it.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I am a teacher, and so I'm
Yes.
motivated by learning, right? And
right.
so many of the podcasts I listen to are on leadership.
Yes, so good.
You know, that I really, Andy Stanley and Craig Gershell, and Jeff Henderson, I really enjoy him. His whole thinking on, being for people, and coming out of the whole Chick-fil-A movement. And I don't know if Chick-fil-A is a movement, but
I don't know.
it kind of is.
It's a blessing
Yeah.
to all of us.
Yeah. But I also really enjoy Jenny Allen, because she's all about the need of gathering and being in a small group,
Right.
and being vulnerable to a few friends that could really help you. And I just when I listen to her, I'm like, oh yeah, got to keep doing that.
Right.
Keep connected, because sometimes it is hard to stay connected to your main friend group.
Right. Yeah, it can. Yes.
And anyway, her podcast always helps me recognize, oh, I need these people.
Right.
And
so
they
you say
they might need me.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
and I think friendship. Yeah, I think I need to listen to that. That's great. How to be a better friend.
Yeah. And I can't remember the name of her new book that's coming out, but it's all about believing the lie, recognizing the lie you've believed. And she really talks about having a small group of people that you can be vulnerable enough with to even bring to the light the lie that you have been believing, and having people help you get out of that.
Right.
So,
I
anyway.
think that's so good. Well, we hope that some of these questions that we've been talking about will maybe spark conversation. Maybe you want to use this in coffee with another friend, or we would love to hear your answers to these questions. So please let us know, how is it that you're growing and learning? But next, what we wanted to finish this episode with is, many of you don't know, but we have a producer. He's a great guy. And so we're going to continue our conversation by talking to him. Well, we would like to introduce our podcast producer. This is Aidan Beeson. And if you couldn't tell by the name, he is my son. And from what I understand, this is very common to an outfit like this. Maybe some people from an older generation relying on people from a younger generation to help them get their technological things. But, there's a lot that goes on in a podcast we've learned by doing this. I mean, there's sound considerations, filming considerations, and Aidan helps us navigate all those. So we're really thankful.
I try my best.
And we're just so excited to introduce him to our audience.
Hello.
Yes, we are.
All you fun grandmas out there.
That's right.
Okay. Well, Aidan, as the producer of this podcast, you've heard multiple times many of the episodes. So
Yes.
what are yes. And so what are some of your favorite moments or interviews? Or
Yeah.
just what stands out?
Yeah, I would say there's so much, so many funny stories, but also so much knowledge too. I've learned so much from all of our guests, but the one that comes immediately to my head is Rhonda Laybourne's story about going to, what city was that, where they went to the Polar Express, and
Right.
and she was the only
On the
one,
train ride.
only one wearing pajamas, and and then
Yeah.
they all got sick. I thought that was really funny. I'm sorry it happened, but
Yeah.
It's all right.
it was really
Well,
funny.
that's a fabulous episode. A great one to listen to.
Yeah.
Rhonda
Yeah.
is a very
Yeah, that was-
fun grandma.
That was a great
Definitely.
one. But I would say
Definitely.
every guest has been great and has shared so many valuable things. And I'm just happy that we were able to document it and to share some people's stories. And hopefully you've learned something new, been encouraged in some way. But yeah, it's all been great. Yeah.
Well, great. Well, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you.
Aidan.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Aidan has a few questions for us, right?
Yeah, that is the plan.
Okay.
Producer prerogative.
Okay.
Yeah, let me check our little handy dandy paper here.
Okay.
Right. So, as you all know, Fun Grandma is making love your greatest aim, right? But it's also about connecting the generations. So, I'm gonna ask these two some questions to really highlight maybe our differences.
Generationally.
Right. Exactly. So,
Okay.
I've got some phrases, and you're going to say what you think they mean.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This isn't quite slang.
Okay.
A little bit different.
Okay.
If you haven't seen that episode with Jordan,
Yeah.
you got to watch that one. It was awesome.
You're not going to fall off the chair laughing at me like you did one time when I.
Right. We should have.
There
had
are
that-
some good
we should have
behind
had
the
that videoed.
scenes if we could only capture it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. First one. Here we go. Main character energy. What do you think that means?
Main character energy.
Somebody that creates the vibe.
I think that's good.
Good work. Good use of vibe.
Yeah,
That was-
no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go.
Yes.
But because I noticed that's
We could also-
that's common in a lot of phrases lately is energy.
Right.
Like all these different types of energies.
It's all about the vibe.
Okay, it is all about
think.
vibe is a very prominent word. Main character energy. Well,
I
somebody.
also think I could put these in sentences, maybe, or at least
Oh.
try, maybe to give you a hint.
Okay.
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 But maybe I'm
you're
too
helping us.
Maybe I'm too confident in myself.
But
to
maybe
do that
you're helping
either.
us too much. Why is
Yeah.
it just somebody that's really? I mean, if they're the main character in their life, I don't know. Like they just think they're always the main character.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think that it's somebody that, they're just the guy or they're just the gal. Like they have that main character energy. They would be the main character in a movie or in a
Okay.
TV show. They just have that.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a compliment to somebody,
I think it can be a compliment. I could also see it being an insult, maybe.
right?
Maybe
That they're a little
too
too.
into themselves. or
Yeah,
Okay.
they have main character energy.
they're walking around like they have their own theme music.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I've always wanted that. Like, wouldn't that just be cool? Like that
You
we
wish
were
you had
all
main
walking
character
around.
energy?
Well, maybe.
But you want. Okay. So what is your theme music?
Yeah, I'd have to think on that.
Okay. Yeah.
I like too many.
We'll save that
music
for
things.
another
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, yeah.
All right.
Okay, next
But that's
one.
a great question.
Next one. This one's interesting. A situationship.
Okay.
There are people laughing at us right now that we don't know this stuff.
I know.
A
I'm like,
situationship.
so
Just best guess. No judgment.
Like a relationship you get into because you're in the same situation.
Oh, interesting.
that's what I would have said.
Right. Yeah. Well, it is a relationship, but it's like you haven't like done the DTR, right? You haven't defined it.
Oh.
So you're in a relationship, but it's just a situationship.
Okay.
We don't really know what to call it.
Okay.
So it's I feel like back in the maybe 20 years ago it's just complicated. That's what you would say, but
okay.
now it's like it's just a situationship.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
Is it always romantic in context?
I don't think it has to be.
Because I might be in a few situations. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, I have no idea what we're doing.
This one is funny.
Okay.
But if I said, "What is a finsta?" What do you think that means?
Well, my body wants to tighten up when you say the word, so
What's a finsta?
A finsta? What's a finsta? It does sound kind of weird like that.
like it wouldn't be good. Like,
Sometimes it's not.
okay.
Yeah, I've not heard that, I don't think.
Not at all.
I don't think so.
I'm sure I haven't.
It does it have something to do with no, it wouldn't be Instagram. Oh.
Oh, it would?
You're in the right ballpark. Yeah.
Oh.
It does involve
Shelleigh.
Instagram.
You're so smart.
You're right.
Finsta.
Finsta. Okay, I don't know.
If you use it in a sentence
Yeah, help
and
us
you
out.
talk about Instagram, I'm still not going to know.
Right. Okay. Right.
I'm just
So this was really common, I feel like, when I was in high school, and that was
Okay.
about 10 years ago. I'm sure it still exists now. But a Finsta stands for fake Instagram account.
Oh.
So usually what it was made for was you would have your normal account, and then you'd make a fake one, and that was like where you posted all the partying you did and all like the things you didn't want your parents to see. Right. It's kind of scandalous.
Did you ever have?
I did not have a Finsta.
Okay.
I barely used Insta.
Okay.
So
Right, because you're a little old for that to have been your high school. I don't think Instagram was really big when you were in high
no,
school.
it was. Yeah, it was. I
lose track of that
when
too.
it came out. Like I remember when Instagram came out. Lots of
Okay.
people do, but that was kind of my high school experience. Was
It's on that same
all
list.
of those social media
for me,
channels
yeah.
came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I can remember vividly thinking to myself, I will never text. Like when that first came out with the flip phones.
I remember you guys saying that.
Yeah,
You
I'm
and
like,
Dad
I'm
both
not
saying
gonna
that.
keep I'll just call people. Famous last words. And then Instagram's on that list too. Like I've got Facebook. I'm not gonna do Instagram too.
I remember when we got our first cordless phone. I said to Brad,
yes.
I am not going to need to be able to walk around with
Right,
a
that's
phone.
who cares? Who needs that?
I'm going to be connected to the wall at all times. Anyway,
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
so,
Okay, last one.
okay.
This one's great. Not as scandalous as the last one.
Okay.
Touch grass.
Okay.
Like, dude, you just need to touch grass.
I have a feeling it just feels like but you said it wasn't scandalous.
It's not.
So it doesn't have to do with marijuana then.
No. At least I don't think so.
I think when I hear that, I think like get back to nature, like get in the dirt, like do something outside.
I bet you're right.
But I don't.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just like,
wow.
You need to go outside.
Touch
Like,
grass.
just go get outside, touch grass.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that one. That's a great one.
Well, and do you think that that's a problem? I mean, do you think in this day and age? Do you notice that with people more your age or
My age. When I was growing up, we still played outside quite a bit. But I have heard, I'm not an authority on any of this, but I have heard that it's way more uncommon for kids to go play outside just because of video games, and there's so much fun to have inside that it's not maybe as fun to go out.
right?
And that's definitely a difference between my generation and the younger.
Right. And even maybe what parents encourage at times. I mean, having your child be in eyesight
Right.
probably feels safer,
That too, for sure.
whereas I think they make jokes about Gen X anyway, that's true. I don't think my parents necessarily always knew where I was,
Yeah.
Right.
and that wasn't considered bad parenting.
Right, for sure.
I mean, as long as we
Absolutely.
showed up for dinner, that's all that
Yeah.
was expected.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on. Now we have some more like music. I'm a music guy. I love music. I play music. So I got some music questions.
Okay.
And we're music lovers.
But we're still in the different generation
Okay,
mindset, right?
okay,
Okay.
right.
So first one here. I love these. Did you ever wait by the radio to record your favorite song?
Definitely.
Yes, that's a big thing, and it was stressful. When
Yes.
did you ever call in to request a song?
Oh, absolutely I did. Yes.
Yes, I don't know that I ever did, but I think sometime I had a friend that did, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And they let several of us know, and then we were and waiting a lot of time,
Yeah. Yes. That was
and then hitting. And usually, record was 2 buttons.
Yep.
Play and record.
Yes.
You could mess it up.
Yes.
I had many songs that didn't have maybe the first 3 or 4 measures.
Right. Right. That's funny.
Yeah, these are real
yeah,
problems.
that was a way of life.
That was.
Did you ever rewind a cassette tape with a pencil?
Definitely.
Important skill.
Yes.
Yeah, and nothing's sadder than when you pull your tape out and then it somehow got caught, and you're just destroying.
Yeah. And then you've got to try to tape it together.
Right.
Yeah.
And not
And
lose.
then still wind it up with the pencil. Yeah.
Yeah, very important skills.
Yeah.
My first car had a cassette player in it, but I never
Did you
used
have
it.
any cassettes
Never
to
did.
play?
Yeah, I didn't have any cassettes, so I never had to deal with it.
Did you ever have a car with an 8-track player?
Yes.
See, I never had
Yep.
that.
Yep.
But
I don't think I've ever seen an 8-track.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
What song instantly takes you to high school?
Okay. Well, for me, it is definitely Carole King. Anything on the Tapestry album. I feel the earth move under my feet.
Yeah.
Love
all
Carole
that.
King.
I mean, she is amazing. Yeah, I've gotten to see her live 4 times.
That's awesome.
And I remember I went the year that she turned 60, and she was in these stilettos, playing the keyboard, dancing, and I was a little bit younger than that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am not getting old. I am not getting old.
She was
Wow.
an inspiration.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
so
great.
I love her.
Yeah, I love all her music. She's great.
Absolutely. I think for me, I don't remember the album, but there was a key album, but Journey. I think Journey is definitely, I was way into those. I also, anything by Boston or love that. And then, but I was in junior high when Michael Jackson came out with the Thriller album.
Right.
But that seemed to still be influencing. I don't know. I think in our small town, things lasted we're always 10 years behind anyway. I don't know. But
Right.
but all of that. But yeah, or Madonna. I mean, there's just so many pop stars, I think, that tend to take me right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that's interesting about different generations, right, is everybody you mentioned are now legends in music, right?
Yeah.
Over the span of their careers, they've become legendary.
Yeah.
But at one point, they were just coming out,
Right.
and
Isn't something-
you're just discovering them. That's an interesting thing, is thinking about, oh, somebody heard them for the first time, and they hadn't had any music out before.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
Yeah.
Like what was it like the first time you heard Carole King?
Yeah.
Like what did you think? Like, oh my gosh, or this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. Like, what was that like?
Well, honestly, I don't remember but I doubt that I was like instantly thought,
She's going to be a legend.
yeah.
Right.
I'm sure I didn't.
Right.
Well, what
But-
takes you to high school? It's been 10 years. It's legit.
Yeah. I listened to a lot of music in high school.
Yeah, you did.
But when I think of this question, it makes me think of like what were the songs that were being played at like high school dances,
Yeah.
and like what songs were coming out around that time. For some reason, I'm thinking about Sia. You remember, like
Yes.
Chandelier.
Chandelier was huge.
Like that came out. Adele was like was releasing like one of her big albums around that time. But like any type of EDM, dubstep, mashup, dance music was very popular when I was in high school. It was played at every dance. I'm more of like a rock guy, but those are definitely the songs that, like when I think back to high school though, I think about Kings of Leon. Like that's my band. Like I love Kings of Leon, Switchfoot. Like that was my life soundtrack.
Yeah.
Right. I love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, if you can't tell, I mean, Aidan is definitely into music, and he's had a cool experience recently, and we just wanted to give him a chance to talk about it on the podcast. So would you just let our audience kind of know what you've been doing with Plaid Dog Studio and how they maybe could support your music?
Yeah, sure. And very thankful that you're even giving me any time to talk about it at all. Myself and a guy named Grady Wall, we started a band in 2024 called Beyond Bryden. And we were just rehearsing and writing songs. And then sometime last year, we saw an ad from this Plaid Dog Studios called from Boston. And it was a talent search type of a thing. And they were providing an opportunity to kind of audition, send in a song for an opportunity to record an album with the studio. So we, with nothing to lose, we just sent in a song and they liked it. And so we got this opportunity to work with the studio. What's interesting is the way that the project is being funded is it's a crowdfunding project. So this studio's entire business model is based around helping independent artists crowdfund projects. It's super cool. They're providing a service and an opportunity for artists that wouldn't usually have an opportunity to record professionally to get to do it. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. We've already recorded one song, and we had an awesome experience. It's more than what was advertised. It was definitely a professional environment, and we're currently in the process of raising money for the entire project, so about 7 songs, and I think we're gonna have a link to to that crowdfunding page if you would like to learn more about it. If anything, if you would just share it around maybe anybody you think would be interested, that would be a huge blessing to us. We're just thankful for an opportunity to get to see some of our songs come to life, that's been pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I don't think I missed anything.
No.
Well,
I don't know.
can I ask a question?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
What does crowdfunding actually mean?
Yes. Yeah, that's a great
Okay.
question. So crowdfunding has existed for a long time. There's platforms like GoFundMe and Kickstarter.
Okay.
So it's essentially the same type of model.
That's how The Chosen got started,
Right.
was
Okay.
through
So-
crowdfunding.
Okay.
Right. So Plaid Dog Studios has created their own crowdfunding platform. And basically what crowdfunding is all about is about sharing an opportunity with strangers, but also friends and family. And you basically just, here's our need. Here's kind of our problem. And like most things, it costs money.
Yeah.
Right? So,
yeah. So I can go
it
to
allows,
the link.
Right. And
and
it
then-
allows you the opportunity to donate
Okay.
money. What's awesome, though, and I should mention this, is you can choose to donate and not receive what's called a perk, but it's set up so that certain amounts of donations you also will get, because it's not an investment where you get like return on investment. It's not ROI, but a certain amount of donation will get you a T-shirt.
Oh.
Or if you give a certain amount, you'll get like special handwritten lyrics, also with a CD, or just like these fun little gifts that we give as an appreciation for your donation, and they range from $10 to $1,000.
Oh.
Right.
So there's and they call them perks, but that's what it is. It just
Yeah.
allows
Okay.
it allows strangers, but also your friends and your family, to come together.
Yeah.
And really create a project, and literally you are all a part of it becoming
Right.
a reality.
It's like you're a patron of the arts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
That's
it's
awesome.
really cool.
Yeah.
And the way that they've set it up is it's fun to be a part of. I've been a part of a crowdfunding project for one of my favorite artists. And you feel like I was a part of making this happen.
I helped make that happen. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all that you do for the podcast, Aidan. We really are grateful. And he
Yes,
doesn't get a lot of perks from that.
No.
But although I
No.
think getting to sit and listen to some of the guests that we had, I think anyone would benefit from. I know that.
Yeah, of course.
And so I kind of have a sideline. I like that he's listening. But but we're just excited, and just hope that if you'd like to get involved, that you will.
Yeah.
And thanks for making the podcast happen, Aidan. And thanks to all of you for listening and being a part of the Fun Grandma family. We just love our families.